So you have a Z31, a 280ZX, a Junkyard Project Civic. What's the ultimate plan? Like, what do you want to do for the engine?
Whatever comes my way, you know. If I find a B series, I throw it in. If I find a K series, I throw it in.
Wait, so is the engine swap entirely dependent on what you find at the junkyard the day that you start looking at it?
That's the whole series is entirely dependent on that. Whatever video you see that week, that's what I found that week. So it's like,
So how many of those run?
dude, I want to say all of them, but
You want to say all of them, but what's
I want to say all in my head. They all ran at one point.
They all ran when parked.
They just need
yeah.
1-2 things, right?
Exactly. So some of the gauges don't work, like my gas meter don't work, my speedometer don't work. Surprisingly, the radio still works. But yeah, I've just got some like little interior pieces I gotta, okay, maybe a lot.
What's the weirdest thing you ever found at the junkyard?
Probably like a first for me. I've never came across like a biohazard car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah,
like, why?
Yeah, it was a 350Z. That thing was like mangled up, all wrapped around in hazard tape.
I don't even know why they put them out there.
Right,
you know,
right.
no one's gonna. No, I wouldn't want anything off that fucking car.
Yeah, why that's allowed
You know,
anyways.
you run to take the spindle off and it's haunted or some shit. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Collector Car Feed. We got a special guest today, KOROSUMYSELF from YouTube. He's doing the junkyard build on a Honda Civic, and he's come on and we're gonna talk some Civics, talk some junkyard, and maybe talk some shit. So let's see how it goes, guys. Welcome.
Yes, hello, my name is KOROSUMYSELF. You know, I'm actually surprised that you pronounced that correctly. Everyone's like, oh, I don't know how to say that. So I usually tell them just, oh, type in, you know, KORO, and usually it pops up.
Netgear is a super weeb, so that was no problem for
really?
him. Yeah.
Perfect, just like me.
All right. Does it mean kill?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sick, dude.
I think I came up with this name with, well, I'm a gamer as well, so that's kind of just my gamer tag, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I play a lot of League of Legends. I don't know if that goes hand in hand.
Nah,
but yeah.
No, we play Counter-Strike and Call of Duty here exclusively.
Oh, bad.
But
Yeah, I play Call of Duty. They play Counter-Strike.
yeah, it's a point of
OG
contention.
games.
I play on a controller, you know. That's just...
Isn't that embarrassing? Like, I know we just met you, but like,
What's up?
shouldn't you have a mouse and keyboard by now? Don't you think? Like, as an adult?
I play console.
I mean, a
dude.
lot
That's
of people
just...
grow up playing consoles, so it's like, I used to play, what's it called, Modern Warfare and Black Ops on the PS, I think it was PS3 or 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and I never left it. Well, I left for a while, and then I came back, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna. And also, I tell these guys all the time, but when I play on keyboard, it hurts my forearms. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like I get freaking T-Rex arm syndrome. You know,
I don't get
Sucks.
it, but I believe it.
Like I won't be able to bend my hand down because it'll hurt on my like forearm wrist area.
Do you think that
Right,
you
like how
have
runners get like shin splints.
Yeah, it's like shin splints, but in my arm.
from the intensity of his gaming? Yeah, that's probably
It's an old masturbation illness or
Oh,
injury.
yeah.
An old let me say that again for the final cut.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's an old masturbation injury.
And by the way, we do edit the hell out of these, so if you
Okay.
yeah, don't worry.
Cool. Yeah, I think I skimmed through a few videos, and yeah, y'all really talk y'all shit, so it's like,
Trying to talk some shit.
Discord.gg/feed.
so I don't have to censor myself or nothing, huh?
No,
Go for
Okay,
it.
that's cool.
We try to bleep stuff out, but you know we're not big corporate car YouTube.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
we're
yeah,
like we
yeah.
try to be real.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
Completely.
I'll keep it at a minimum, though. I'll try.
Yeah, we try to also. You know we don't.
Yeah.
We try not to say the N word. You know, sometimes Feed says it like 20 times in a row, but.
it's a tick.
crazy.
I mean, I just sometimes. So your name's Kevin. Your channel
Yes.
is. I'm not even gonna Korosu myself.
Korosu.
Yes, perfect, just like that.
Okay.
Oh, Korosu?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. You don't even have the you don't gotta add the accent to it.
Yeah, I don't gotta roll my
Sorry.
R's there.
Sincere apology, but I did watch all your junkyard build videos, and they're blowing up apparently.
Yeah.
Almost
just
a
this
500,000
year.
on this one.
Oh man.
This is wild.
Oh, that was like my break ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, these videos are honestly great because this is what a normal fucking car guy does, and this is what a normal car guy will do.
Exactly. Yeah. I was trying to, I'll be telling my friends like, man, we all do the same thing. The only difference is I'm just recording it and showing everybody. So that's kind of how I go about it. The relatability.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Is it's relatable as all hell. Low budget, low stakes modifications, but that's relatable. It's not like a lot of these other channels where like look at this one. Like you get stuck in a rainstorm, like that sucks. I can relate to that. All these other channels, like they're doing, like $20, $30, $40,000 builds on cars. And
exactly.
Nobody can do that, but this is something that anybody watching you could absolutely do.
And learn from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try to, throw in a little tidbits of information here and there. I mean, I'm doing the exact same thing that everybody on here is doing. I'm learning through YouTube, learning through my peers, learning through, whatever I could do. So it's all fun.
And I had been wanting to do a video series like this before.
Yeah.
Doing the Junkyard stuff, and you did it, and it's fucking great, because back in the day I had a base model Subaru Legacy station wagon, and I would go to the Junkyard, and there's a fuck ton of it was like a 97 was mine, and there's a fuckload of Outbacks and Legacies of that vintage at the Junkyard, and I would pull all the upper trim stuff off, because mine was base model. Like, it didn't even have a passenger side mirror, and I can grab a mirror. It didn't have a tack in it. I pulled the cluster out and put a tack in it. I did a bunch of stuff to that car out of the Junkyard. It didn't cost me a lot, and while somebody might not be able to look at it and know everything I did, this is a build you're doing it for yourself, because you know everything that you did to the car, and how much you improved it throughout its life.
It really, embodies the whole project car. This is really your project car that you're building with your, blood, sweat, and tears and money. You're not just ordering parts online and throwing money at it. It's really, you're going out there being active and putting in the work. So I enjoy it. I'm glad that others enjoy it. So
it comes through, man. It seems like you're having a good time making these.
For sure.
So this build so far has been what, seats, exhaust, steering wheel, front rear
wheels.
lip, wheels.
Yeah, just the very basics of your basics.
Yeah, but simple stuff again that anybody could, they could see this and go, oh, I could go to a junkyard and do this to my own car, kind of stuff.
Right.
What's the ultimate plan? What do you want to do for the engine, all that kind of stuff?
Ultimate plan, man. I think at the very end, after I get it all nice and pretty, I do want to eventually upgrade the engine, maybe swap it out with either. I don't know what would be easier to get. Maybe get my hands on a B series or a K series.
Okay.
A whole bunch of cars. They're out there. So
I think if we're going with the pure Junkyard aspect of it, it would be like a K24 out of a Honda Element or something.
Yeah. That might
super
be
easy to get your hands on.
Not the best K series, but it's the budget I can get at K series.
It's the everyman's K series, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you looking at a Honda CR-V. And you were looking at the B20 in there, but aren't those non-VTEC? Wouldn't you have to swap the head from something else?
Yeah, but I mean, I see the original plan for this car. I got it just so I could learn, strictly learn. Even take out the engine and probably learn to throw in a B swap, and then eventually throw in a K swap. But
Gotcha.
You know what? If the time and the money plans out, then I could probably do that.
Right.
Because that's what's controlling everything, is the time and the money.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to keep it old school though, because everyone back in the day, they would throw the B series in there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
True. And also probably would fit under the hood. I don't know if a K series would fit.
A lot easier. Yeah. But whatever comes my way, if I find a B series, I throw it in. If I find a K series, I throw it in.
Wait, so is the engine swap entirely dependent on what you find at the junkyard the day that you start looking at it?
That's the whole series is entirely dependent on that.
On what we find.
Yeah, it's pretty much if whatever video you see that week, that's what I found that week. So it's yeah.
How long have you been into cars, and what got you into cars?
I guess growing up, as a kid, really it was my family, my brothers. They're the ones that really kind of did the whole tuning thing. Back when I was a little kid, they took me to drag races and circuit races and all that stuff. So maybe I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. That's really just I feel like how every kid grew up playing the racing games, the simulators, and then watching the movies. And yeah, it's kind of that Fast and Furious era.
Yeah, now when you say the movies, which one's the best one out of that specific series?
Out of the Fast and Furious series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, man, that's tough, I would always say, though.
It's easy.
I would always say Too Fast, Too Furious is my ultimate favorite, but I think I've rewatched Tokyo Drift way more than any other.
Okay. You saved it. You said the right one. That is correct.
No, I like part two. Part two, I think, is my favorite.
I get the love for Too Fast.
And then Tokyo Drift is a close second.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I used to hate on Tokyo Drift so much back then because I just found it it seemed cheesy to me, you know?
It is.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
is.
is.
But yeah.
And look, here's a stupid thing about Tokyo Drift. Why the didn't they just drive the broken S15?
Oh, in the beginning?
Like at the end, you know, when they're like, "Oh, we need to build a car to beat DK."
Oh, yeah,
they
they
go
had
and
to
they
put
take the engine out of it. Why didn't they just get the car and drive that car?
Because
Even
they
if with
wanted
a-
to have a Mustang hero car in
Yeah, they
Japan. It's
wanted the-
insane.
They
Even
want
if
the
it's all
classic
fucked
American
up, who
muscle for
cares?
Sean.
Because it's a movie, dude. The style of your videos is really good. You do voiceover, you do tripod shots, you do action stuff like this. And I mean, obviously a little bit of it's kind of set up. Like there's a lot of shots where like you'll be holding a tool and it's not working because you have a camera in the other hand. But I appreciate like you kind of trying to show what you're trying to do.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
The editing's really good on it. Like I totally get, and especially the voiceover, like not wasting your time trying to just say it all into the camera. I'm not really phrasing exactly what I want to say here correctly, but you're doing an awesome job making these videos.
You know, I try to just package it all up into like a nice little, it kind of has like a little bit of everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But doing it this way, it definitely makes it way longer. Like I'm literally there at the junkyard all freaking day.
Setting
and
up
then
shots and
boom.
stuff.
Yeah, recording
yeah.
yourself doing anything, it doubles or triples the amount of time.
Yeah.
What I also like is that you don't sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? You don't pretend like everything went fucking sunshine and rainbows. You know, because sometimes shit fucks up.
Yeah, shit
everyone
happens,
everyone working on cars knows that shit happens sometimes. My brother. My brother came to visit me this weekend, and dude, I don't know what it is about that dude, but it's bad fucking luck whenever we work on his car. Like everything fucking goes wrong.
He installs water pump, gas gets wrong. I've been there.
Yeah. Dude, we put a new head unit in his car, and it was like it was like all
fire.
it was all up. Well, the first thing that happened, so me and my buddy Pat put the wiring harness together. The next day he gets there, and we're like, okay, we'll put the radio in. I take his old head unit out, and I'm like, dude, this bitch, they wired the hand unit straight to the fucking wiring harness of the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they chopped the plug off. I'm like, dude, and I was like, I thought this whole time I'm thinking that I installed this radio in his car like 10 years ago. You know, and I'm like, what the. I'm like,
right, you're having to deal with whoever installed it.
And I told him, who installed this radio? Oh, me and Corey did it. I'm like, what the dude? Because I'm thinking, I was like, no way I would do this. I would never do this. Why is this like this? So then that nice fucking wiring harness we made, we had to chop it up and then hardwire it again.
That sucks.
We got it to work eventually. And then so he came up to Albuquerque. We're going to do his brakes. Well, fucking Rock Auto sent the wrong brake pads. I was like, son of a bitch. And we couldn't find 2006 WRX brakes anywhere local. So we had to drive back. I'm like, oh, your front brakes are good. But Rock Auto wanted a picture of the rear brakes, and I took the pad out. They're like paper thin. I'm like, dude, you have like 2 brakes left on this thing.
Like 2 steps. Like 2 steps on the brake pad.
2 steps on the
pedal.
brake, and he's metal on metal.
That's crazy that you couldn't find that locally.
It was all STI. I don't know what the deal is.
Huh.
Rock Auto sent you the wrong part? That's crazy.
It sucked.
I got some fucked up Moog lower control arms from them one time. They were supposed to have 2 of these holes tapped out for a bolt, and they weren't, and I had to tap them myself. And that's not on Rock Auto, that's on Moog. But what the man?
Yeah, you know, it's a rare Rock Auto L. What are you gonna do?
You got the magnet, who cares?
Yeah. Have you been Honda gang the whole time?
I guess so. Pretty much. Well, my very first car ever, it was a Acura Integra. So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, you know, over here in my neighborhood, you know, we're all Asian, so we all got the Toyotas and Hondas and like Lexuses. Me and my family, we always just rocked with Hondas, so it's like staying with what I'm familiar with, you know.
Yeah, over in my neighborhood, we're all white, and it's the same thing, Toyotas and Hondas.
Oh yeah.
You're at a
But no, I do understand what you're saying.
Y'all love the Asian stuff
We
too.
do. We really, really do.
Yeah, man. I say, you know, Honda is the easiest, best platform just to practice on and daily. So Hondas right now, but I do have a Datsun as well, so I'm kind of tapping into that as well.
You have a S130, like a 280ZX?
Yes, 280ZX. Yes,
There it is right there. No, that's a 300.
Yeah, it's a 300, isn't it?
the black one. Yeah, that's a 300. But I got the 280. That was essentially my first project that I ever went viral on. So after that, I kind of picked up this Civic, and ever since then,
Did it go viral on YouTube, or was it on
TikTok?
Oh, on TikTok. Okay.
Oh.
Yes. TikTok was the very first platform that kind of you know set me up.
Gotcha. What's good with the 280ZX? What's going on there?
Oh man, it's a driveway ornament at the moment. Yeah, it's melting underneath the Texas heat.
Gotcha.
I think I got to throw in an alternator because you know, I just don't want to hold the charge. So once I get that in, maybe we could drive around the neighborhood or whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of just putting all my energy into the Civic at the moment.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You didn't pay a whole lot for that Civic, right?
No, it was maybe like what did I say in the beginning? Like a 1,500. Most of the cars that I find on Facebook Market, I only go for underneath 2,000. Like I've never paid for a car for more than 2,000.
How is that?
And you know that's getting
ahead.
harder and harder to do.
Oh, for sure. But you know, sometimes you can find a deal here and there. Most of the time, I'm just laying in bed, scrolling late night, just like, oh, which one can I go for?
Yeah.
Because you got to be the first one with the cash, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you always
Especially
see good stuff come up, but like it's always gone by the time that you contact
Yep,
that person.
especially if it's a Honda.
Yeah,
A Honda and manual transmission, it's gonna be, you have to be quick on the fucking trigger.
Yeah. I mean, a
You're
whole
in
lot of them
Dallas,
that go
right?
For auto. What's that now?
You're in Dallas?
The Dallas-Fort Worth, you know. Yeah, Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to live in Houston.
Okay, yeah, that's like maybe like 4 hours away.
Yeah.
You know, I always see listings down there in Houston. I'm like, should I drive all the way down there just to get this box? I'm like, yo.
Will it make it back?
Right, exactly.
What's the weirdest thing you ever found at the junkyard?
Weirdest thing I've ever found at the junkyard. Weirdest thing. I don't know. You find a couple like just odd stuff. What it is, it's like you see the whole car and then you see the whole story inside of it. Like things that are left over.
Yeah.
You see like the baby crib, or not the crib, the baby seat.
The seat, yeah.
And like toys and whatnot.
Empty like prescription pill bottles.
Yeah. I think the craziest thing, probably like a first for me, I've never came across like a biohazard car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're like, why?
Yeah. I did once though. It was a 350Z. That thing was like mangled up and all wrapped around in hazard tape. I was like, man, stunk a little bit too. So I was like,
And
I'm not
the thing is,
touching
like,
that.
I don't even know why they put them out there.
Right,
you know,
right.
no one's gonna. No, I wouldn't want anything off that fucking car.
No.
Yeah, why that's allowed
You know,
anyways.
you trying to take the spindle off and it's haunted or some shit.
Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money.
MCL, super cool to see you on CCF, Kodosu myself. Been watching your stuff the last few months. You ever end up finding a fourth fit high performance wheel? Those wheels were sick.
Yeah, man. I was super surprised to even find those because that's like, why would you even junk the car with those on there? You know?
Yeah.
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 Did I ever find
He could have probably sold those wheels for more than the junkyard gave him.
Right, for the car itself. Did I ever find a fourth? No, but everyone's been DMing me about this Facebook listing that has, I think someone's selling like 2 of them. I did message them, but apparently they're only available on like Sundays or something, so it's kind of just up in the air.
That would be sick though, because then you'd have a matching spare.
Yeah,
Oh,
matching
yeah.
spare. Hell yeah.
Yeah, throw one in the trunk for sure.
Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice wheels.
What I guess we can kind of start to wrap up here, but like, okay, so you have a Z31, a 280ZX, a Junkyard Project Civic. Do you have any other cars going on?
I do. They're not so much of a secret, but I don't know if I wanted to turn it into another series. But right now, I have an Accord that's sitting in my driveway. It's right next to the. You see, I'm pretty sure you'll see it in the videos. But it's an Accord, and then I just picked up another. I think it's a 280Z. Yes, 280Z.
Oh, nice.
You got 280Z.
Yes, I have another one. I haven't really released it to the public, but I haven't done a video over it. But you know, it's there, ready to go. I can do another series, and yeah.
So how many of those run?
Oh man, I want to say all of them, but
you want to say all of them, but what's
I want to say all in my head. They all ran at one point.
They all ran when parked.
They just need 1-2 things, right?
Exactly. So some of the gauges don't work, like my gas meter don't work, my speedometer don't work. Surprisingly, the radio still works. But yeah, I've just got some like little interior pieces. I gotta, maybe a lot. But I'd say the Civic runs. That 280Z runs. I need an alternator for my S130. The Accord, it's picked apart. I gotta find some engine parts for it. So yeah, maybe two cars work in my whole fleet.
Gotcha.
So what's your daily?
My daily, actually, I have a I think it's an 8th gen. I got a Civic. I have a regular old Civic.
Oh, okay.
Damn, what is it? It's a sedan.
It's a good choice.
Yeah. Yeah, just my everyday regular car. You know, take it to work or whatever.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to separate, like, you know, your hobby from what you need to work. You know,
sure.
like your real life.
For sure. Yeah, man. I always tell people around me, you don't ever want to make your daily your project, because what happens if it fucking breaks? You know. Now
Yep.
you're stuck.
You're high and dry.
Exactly. So out of all those cars, which one's snapping the most next when you're driving around?
Oh, the Datsun for sure.
Okay.
280ZX, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't even take that Civic around yet, just because I'm still working on it. But
Right.
once I get it all painted up, oh, it's gonna look real nice. I feel like. Still trying to decide on a color, but yeah.
What color is it? What color is it?
Right now it's like silver.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I've been
could go
thinking-
kind of wild with it because you don't. If the engine bay is silver, I mean that goes with almost anything really.
Yeah, been thinking yellow though. Yellow might be.
That'd be kind of cool. Phoenix yellow or whatever. Not Phoenix yellow. Whatever the Integra Type R yellow is.
It's no, it's Phoenix, I think.
Is it Phoenix yellow? I'm
Victory.
thinking Phoenix gold.
Victory yellow,
I don't think it's
or is Victory white?
Championship white.
Championship white.
Championship white. Yeah, it might.
Yeah, I
be
think it is.
Victory
I think it
yellow.
is Phoenix yellow.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody on YouTube, tell us real quick. What's the fucking
Yeah.
yellow color on Integra Type R's?
Yeah, well, whatever that color is, I might do that. The Civic.
That'd be pretty sick.
Well, cool. Thank you. Thanks a lot for coming out. Go ahead and let's plug your
Let's plug this channel a little
socials.
bit more, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Just I'm only on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. It's all the same at KOROSUMYSELF. Man, I appreciate you guys inviting me out here. Netgear, thank you for finding me. I really appreciate that y'all fuck with the vibe, because
Yeah, and,
No,
and dude,
your
and-
videos are great, dude.
And I've been watching since like part 2, I think. I've been watching your
Really?
channel for a little minute. And I really like it because it's real. It's
Yeah.
real car guy shit.
yeah, yeah.
Where are you
Yeah,
selling over here, dude?
Nothing right now, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of just have a store ready. Whenever I was thinking about like clothing and stickers, but since I'm doing everything myself, it kind of takes a while to create.
Yeah, I understand
Yeah.
that.
But
I'd follow you, but I don't have a TikTok account, but maybe someday.
you don't need TikTok. Everything gets reposted on Instagram, anyways.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Yeah, so everyone go give Kudos to Myself a follow on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I think your subscriber count went up.
Yeah, it went up quick. I think at the beginning of the year I was only at like 10K. Now I'm about
Damn.
to hit 10K or 100K. I'm trying to get there.
Damn, dude, you might beat us. You might beat us to 100K, honestly.
I don't know. Maybe some of my subscribers will go to y'all.
Well, congrats on the success you're having here, dude. I mean, these really are really relatable, great videos, and like anybody who watches our channel would probably enjoy this kind of content.
Yeah. If you f with us, you'll f with this 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you, reaching out to me, Netgear. I saw you message me multiple times. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry
I've been
about that.
messaging you. I've been messaging you for a bit. I'm like, come on, message me back.
My DMs, Instagram has it to where it doesn't notify me, so I'm just like,
And because I thought I was like, oh, he probably saw the channel and we said something that made him mad, so
No,
he doesn't
yeah.
want to,
no, y'all are cool. Like y'all really don't give a fuck. So it's like it's my speed. So it's like,
Yeah.
Good.
And too much of YouTube cares too much, like
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
they really do.
it's like you gotta you have to suck the YouTube to make it work.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen all the big channels. They're kind of shutting down too, like Donut and all that. I'm like, oh
Yeah, it's a big situation right now.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of the natural progression of things,
right.
Make your money, get into Zoomies, sell your t-shirts, and then,
Yep. Get the payout and go and leave.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I appreciate y'all having me on. If y'all ever wanted to collab again, I'm down for it. So yeah.
For sure, dude, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
for
it's,
sure.
it's good to have like a Honda person to talk to. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't really...
Yeah, because we Honda's probably we know a little bit, but Honda's definitely the cars we know the least about.
Yeah, I mean, y'all still know your shit though. What do y'all usually mess with?
He's a Nissan guy. I like Toyota stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've got I have 2 S13s. I'm a Nissan and a Subaru guy.
Okay, bet. That sounds good. Yeah, that's a good
He's got
sleep
a-
right there.
He's got a Baja that he's about to sell, I heard.
I'm not gonna sell it. It's my
Baja.
that's my daily.
Is that the one that has that weird that back end to it?
Yeah,
that
it's
is
a
the
truck.
one.
It's like a truck, but not a truck.
Yeah, no, it's a truck.
That's right. That's f***ing
No.
right, dude. It's not a
no,
truck.
no. It's like an F-150 basically.